all of the Member of Parliaments who are here, MP Crawford, Williams, Warmington, our Area Council Chair for Area Council 2, and our Senator, newly minted Senator Delano Sivright, and other Labourites who are here. There are a lot of speakers, so let me get straight to it. I'm so proud to be a Labourite. I don't know about you, but I'm so proud to be a Labourite. I'm so proud to be a Labourite working in the Andrew Holness government. I come from what you call the belly of the Labour Party. I can remember days as a 3-year-old, 4-year-old watching Edward Seaga, Pearnel Charles, Carl Samuda, Mike Henry, Edmund Bartlett, all of them, Clifton Stone. I can remember the struggle that we had going through in the 80s when the government was performing, when the government was able to bring back Jamaica from Gilbert. And still, we lost that election. And we lost that election because our people were fed a bunch of lies, fantasies, dreams. And when it hit the 90s, and Jamaica had to endure the PMP for 18 and a half years, that is when we start to realize that dog, nyam, we suffer. And I must tell you, we cannot afford for that to happen again. We cannot take it for granted that people are going to get up and say, well, look on the achievements. Look on the Prime Minister. Look how Jamaica doing well, and go and vote. That's not the way it works. Unfortunately, we are human beings. History has told us, the Bible has taught us. It doesn't matter how good things are. Cain killed his own brother over jealousy. Joseph, them sell him to slavery over jealousy. Saul tried to kill David after him go after and deal with Goliath over bad mind and jealousy. We have all the lessons in the world to learn, to teach us not to take it for granted. Because as good as things are, as much as we have a Prime Minister that has been able to take us through the worst time in a pandemic and we come out better, as much as we have a Prime Minister and a cabinet and a team that has a strategy that has reduced crime, as much as we are building more houses, providing houses for people who never even know what board house is, as much as we are now looking at a country where Jamaica can say that the international community have to look at us and say, how are you doing it? Are you hearing me? With all of that, you still will have people get up and say, nothing now go on. Let me warn you, and I want you to listen to me carefully. We are the holders of Jamaica's future. And we cannot allow the future of our country to be derailed or stalled by short-sighted, narrow-minded, or power-hungry people. We have the responsibility of making sure that we not only talk about achievements, but that we let the people of Jamaica know that every achievement of the JLP is an achievement for you. Everything that the JLP is doing is being done for you. It is Jamaica who can be proud. It is the Jamaican people who are the beneficiaries. And it is Jamaica's future that is stronger and more sustainable because of the JLP. But I'm going to tell you, as good as it is, as much as it is that Jamaica is doing well, you are still going to find persons who will want to put their opinion before the facts. What do I mean? I've been listening to some people who wear orange, and I have to wonder if they are creating their own facts. But the principle is that you can have a different opinion from me, and you don't have to agree. But you cannot change the facts. You cannot change the fact that Jamaica now is different than Jamaica 20 years ago or 10 years ago. Because that is just the truth. That's not a matter for you or me to disagree or agree. The fact is that right now, when I look back 10 years ago, for every dollar that was made in Jamaica, we had to spend all of it paying off debt. It's the first time in my lifetime that I have seen this kind of management that has allowed us to be looking towards March with the debt to GDP ratio going to 70. Which means that for every dollar that we have, we are going to have money that we can build roads, that we can build hospitals, that Minister Mackenzie and myself can be able to give people support when there is disaster. That couldn't happen before. So what are we going to do? Labor rights, let me tell you this. I'm not going to speak too long. I recall when the JLP came up with 1.5. The PNP said, can't work, rubbish, it will mash up Jamaica. And I live to see the PNP tell Jamaica that they want 1.5 to increase. I remember not too long ago when I was in Senate, I was the one battling in Senate with the crime bills on behalf of the JLP. And I watched my colleagues on that side tell us, state of emergency are rubbish, so that are rubbish, everything we are doing are rubbish, it can't work. And now, crime is going down, 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 down. And I live to see the PNP say, we want more of that. I'm not old enough to remember, but Warmington, Mackenzie, Chuck, and the older Charles will tell you, there's a time when the JLP government said we want to protect our older people. And we're going to put in a program called NIS. You know about that? When the JLP come up with NIS, the PNP said, no, that is rubbish, and call it sin. And I live to see the PNP say they want the NIS to increase. Now, you tell me, if you are a voter in this country, who can you believe? Will you put your trust in people whose mouth change from left to right every single week? We must put Jamaica first. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is good management with good leadership, getting good results. But it is just the start. This is just the foundation that is being built. And we have a lot more to do. I want to tell the independent voter, I want to tell the voter who right now is saying to themselves, well, my father PNP, my mother PNP, but I have sense and I know that things are going well and I don't want it to change, but I'm afraid we can't put on the green shirt. I want to talk directly to the university student who is right now around their desk watching me on the internet and have to remember, says the JLP is the one that take away the guarantor need that you can go get the student loan. I want to talk to the farmer who is up in Clarendon right now, a boy's content. Sit down outside, cock up him foot, and dig off the red mud off of the boat and have him phone and look on him MP. And I said to himself, hold on, this is the government who give me black tank. This is the government who give me fertilizer. This is the government who give me drip hose. Put Jamaica first. When your mother come to you and tell you, say you must put her on the orange, tell her, mommy, me have put Jamaica first. When the church brother come to you and want to tell you, say listen man, don't worry about them. Once we get in a government, everything all right. You just say no, I'm going to put Jamaica first. Whenever they come to you and they want to mix you up with their lies